Welcome to the Scrapbooking Inspiration Podcast, episode 42. I'm your host, Melissa Shannon from digitalscrapbookinghq.com, and today I'm joined by my friend Jen Wright from jenwright.net. Hi, Jen.
Hi, Melissa.
Hi. Jen's a designer and all-round creative person, and I just wanted to introduce her to you and talk a little bit about what's coming up for us in the end of November and December, the Creative Christmas Bundle. So Jen, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself to our listeners?
Okay, great. Well, first, I'm a wife of over 21 years, and I have two great children. Our daughter's 20 and our son is 7. I started as a web and digital designer over about 16 years ago, and when we were in the process of adopting our son, I started a blog about our journey, and friends asking me to design their blog for them with a scrapbook style, and that's when I discovered the digital scrapbooking kits and fell completely in love because of course, you know, everything I'm doing with web design and blog design is pretty much digital. So I began designing more digital products and decided to take a leap and open an Etsy store in 2011. And then later that year in October, I was asked to join a scrapbook store, and from there I began my love of designing kits and craft projects, and now I'm in 3 scrapbook stores plus Etsy.
Oh, wow. That will keep you busy.
Yes, very busy.
So the reason we've all gathered together, and I've been doing this great series chatting with creative women from around the world, is because of our mutual love of the holiday season. So what do you love about December?
Everything. It is my favorite time of year, and probably mostly because people are very cheerful, and I'm a very laid-back person, and as my family can tell you, I love to laugh, joke around, and just enjoy life every day. So that's why I love that season so much, but in addition, I love to decorate. I think it's a child at heart, and so I just love all the decorations and the craft projects that you get to do.
For sure. That's certainly a highlight. I love being able to pull out the decorations because, I mean, to be honest, around here, that's the only holiday we decorate for, really. So I'm missing out.
Wow. Yeah.
Missing out big time. But yes, we'll make up for it at Christmas. So what inspires you? I mean, as a scrapbook designer and also doing some crafting, you obviously have to get your inspiration from somewhere.
Yeah, for me, it really, I think with having a 20-year-old and a 7-year-old, I get a neat perspective. I get to relive things as I would have as a younger mom. I get to do it again. And so I think that really helps. So everyday life is really what does it for me. And I always want to, in that, inspire others to bring them joy and happiness through their things and stuff. So that's what I'm always thinking about.
Yeah.
Because it's really
your designs and your scrapbook kits are really bright and happy, and I get that vibe from just looking at them.
I'm a beach. I love the beach, and so my palettes will very much pull towards those colors, and that are just, you know, relaxing and calm and stuff. And then I'll have some that are playful and stuff. So I think, yeah, that definitely shows who I am.
So over at jenwright.net, what can people expect to find?
Well, my motto is celebrate the everyday. When our daughter went through a rough time for 3 years in her health, we really had to learn how to enjoy the little things and you take that one day at a time. And so it really helped me as just a scrapbooker in general, but to celebrate that every day, which I think sometimes project life is good about. And that really helped me with my scrapbooking process. It was no more about those big occasions, but the little things. And stuff. So over in my blog, I'm always wanting to teach you how to celebrate the everyday, and you'll find where I have free templates where I'm always trying to encourage you to at least try to do one page a week. Try to make it as easy as possible for you because we're all busy moms, and I'm right there with them. But I want to get something done for that memory. So that's my purpose of having that every Monday, but also some kind of craft project, and just something is always going to be quick and easy. For me, I need it quick and easy. If it's going to take me over an hour, I don't want to do it. So I try not to make anything I make for you all anything more than an hour. So that's what I love to do. So that's all my blog. I'm always wanting to encourage you that you can find time and involve family. You can do it of all ages. My daughter's 20, and she loves to make cards. And so she'll take my digital kits, and she will make cards. And so it's just really great that I can find new ways for people to stretch their kits. That's another goal I have, is to have like digital go hybrid, so you don't feel like it only has one purpose.
Absolutely. So many of our listeners, as you said, are coming into a pretty busy time of year. So do you have a tip to help people out on how you manage to fit creativity into your December?
Yeah, I think so. For us, we're very laid-back family, but very busy, with having 1/7, 1/20, she's working college, and us both working. So what we do is, if we have free time, in the evening, we'll turn that television off, electronics go down, and we take the time whenever we're here. And I think that's the most important thing. And it doesn't matter whether we get around the table or we're just right on the family room floor. But one of our traditions that we do every Christmas is we make a new ornament every single year. We pick something either found on Pinterest that we all want to try, and it doesn't have to be the same thing, or and yes, my husband does pin on Pinterest. And he kind of likes that. And it's also his honey-do list. So, but we'll find a new technique we all want to try. And I love when we open our decorations the next year and we have a memory because we created something, we'll have forgotten about it. But we have a story and a memory to go with that. So it's just one of those things that you do have the time. It just, take up like 30 minutes, an hour, gather your family around and do anything, even if it's just coloring paper, your little ones coloring some kind of Christmas papers and putting it in a little album and sticking it in your stuff. It's going to be something you treasure. For sure.
So, as our listeners would probably know if they've listened to a few episodes, I've been talking to a lot of the designers who are contributing to the Creative Christmas Bundle, and Jen is one of the talented designers. And what are you contributing to the bundle this year?
Well, one of my favorite things to do is create little projects, and this one is a 12-day Advent mini envelope project where you have 12 little envelopes. They're about coin envelope size, and it's really quick and easy. I even had my 7-year-old help me with it. So I told you I like quick and easy. And what's great is I'm providing, in my bonus materials, I'm providing you with 2 different sets of the 12 Advent printable cards. And one is going to be scripture-based for the Christmas story, and the other one is activity cards. So you can choose if you want to use one or the other or both. And in our case, our family is going to use both of them. This is something I had created back in 2011, and I revived it, and I'm so excited. My son's excited. So I think it's really quick and easy. That's one of the biggest things that I think I like to get for people. Some project that families can do together.
Yeah, and it's super cute. And if anyone wants to see a little sneak peek of Jen's project, you can head to scrapbookingpodcast.com/42, and we'll have all the links to Jen's website, and also, of course, over to the Creative Christmas Bundle, which is on sale from November 24th through to the 1st of December. And you do not want to miss out, because as well as Jen's super cute little Advent envelope calendar. We've also got lots of other really creative digital scrapbooking, needlework, all kinds of crafts, photo calendars. It's just packed with goodness, and you can, buy that, open it up, browse through, and choose just a couple that you want to tackle this year, store the rest away for next year, make some into gifts. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, yes. You guys will love what we have. It is so wonderful.
Everyone has done such a great job. I'm been having so much fun chatting with everyone and getting sneak peeks into what their projects are.
Yeah, it's exciting. I'm excited.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for spending the time to chat with me today, Jen. I'm really happy to introduce you to our listeners, and I hope that they'll all go and check out jenwright.net and also the Creative Christmas Bundle. It's been lovely to chat.
Thank you so much, Melissa. I really appreciate it.
All right. We'll talk soon. Bye.
All right. Thank you. All right. Bye.
Thanks for taking the time to listen to the Scrapbooking Inspiration Podcast today. If you'd like to learn more, head to scrapbookingpodcast.com, where you can find the show notes for this episode and the links to everything we've talked about.